buds, welcome back to Manibles, welcome back to another Hug Bees video. Pick jelly beans, we're doing jelly beans this time. It sounded cute, it sounded funny, I'm into it. Also, thank you for the recommendations for the animal one, we're gonna do one next week. I don't know which one, I guess I'm gonna do some research afterwards, but I had some great recommendations, so I'm gonna take a look through those. Anyway, let's get into it. Hi, how's it going? Check out this thing, greatly appreciate it. Consider liking, commenting, subscribing if you like the content, the reaction content, whatever it is. I also stream on Twitch, I also made a YouTube channel for gaming stuff, if you like that too. I have lots of stuff, I also made a Discord. Anything you want, I got it, alright? I make lots of content, I like making content, I wanna do more of it. Alright, anyway. Jelly beans.
The jelly bean is a colorful treat, but unfortunately, no one is exactly sure when the jelly bean was invented and how. It's believed that the jelly center dates back to biblical times, as a candy called Turkish delight. Many centuries later, the outer shell was added, thus making jelly beans we know today. Jelly beans come in a large variety of colors, even though they only come in one flavor. To make jelly
Is that true? No, they're different flavors, aren't they?
beans, liquid is heated in a large kettle to 347 degrees Fahrenheit. Solids are then mixed into the liquid as an agitator blends it all together. Meanwhile, at a local cocaine production plant, things are going great.
Okay. Thank you.
This massive amount of Colombian nose candy is worth up to $400,000.
Right. Why does that have to do with the...
Normally, the cocaine would be scraped off the machinery, but this cartel is so ludicrously wealthy and powerful that they have completely stopped giving a shit.
It's fair. Actually, why the fuck is it look like this? Hold on a second. Alright, so yeah, I understand that, like, it's a spoof, right? It's a fun thing. But... he doesn't fake the video. I don't think. That'd be a really fucking crazy thing to do. I mean, he could do it, but it's not. This has to be a fucking actual factory. I wonder, what is this? This isn't actually cocaine, is it?
Wealthy and powerful that they have completely stopped giving a shit.
It's definitely cocaine.
In a plot twist you didn't see coming, molds are pressed into the cocaine to be filled with liquid sugar, which will form the jelly beans.
The fuck?
Jelly Belly, the most popular brand of jelly beans, are known for their vast array of narcotics connections.
Are they?
The jelly bean centers are then moved to a drying room to cool and harden for 24 hours. Notice how some of the cocaine spills into the batch, adding to the jelly bean's addictive quality.
Shut up. I know it's not, but I'm just saying, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. This could be anything. But I guess they are like making the jelly beans, but why is it so fucking dirty to begin with? You know, back in the other scene, the whole place is just covered in like dust, unless it's just everything makes it like it just looks weird. Does it not look weird?
Arms flip the trays into a drum that will separate them.
Okay.
Half of them will continue into the candy factory,
and
while the other half will wind up on the streets of Southside Chicago.
Shut up. That'd be fucking nuts.
The dry jelly bean centers then tumble into a wire mesh conveyor. Notice their clear white...
It really is how they're made. Interesting. I'm almost interested to watch the actual how it's made now. Because, like, it's really weird from the very beginning, right? Because, like, in the very beginning, it was like making the mold first, and then the jelly beans just got split into it afterwards. But the jelly beans are the actual product. So why the fuck is there so much effort going into the actual mold of it instead of the jelly bean itself? It's great, and I have questions.
Color, a byproduct of their production being so closely tied to stimulants. The jelly beans then ride through a sugar vapor condenser and into a sugar drum.
Yeah?
The drum tosses the beans in sugar until they eventually become 99% sugar and 1% bean.
I could have sworn he was gonna be like, and 1% cocaine.
In another part of the factory, Liquid returns. And this time he's—
What the fuck do you mean Liquid returns? What the fuck is that script?
In another part of the factory,
Liquid returns.
And this time he's not alone, joined by anti-hero Blue Liquid.
Well, now I need the backstory.
And with a little help from his sidekick Wage Slave, Liquid tries to stop the growing drug problem directly at its source.
Jesus.
After the beans are thwarted, the literal 4th gigantic helping of sugar is added to the batch.
It's funny because, like, I think he was watching this, he's like, oh, they're gonna add more sugar, and he, like, actually wrote that back into it, because I think that's the part that's the truth here, is the fact that they keep just dosing this shit. It's actually hilarious.
Helping of sugar is added to the batch.
It's fucking funny.
But don't celebrate too quickly, because then the nefarious supervillain Red Liquid joins the party. And Red Liquid's superpower? Racism.
Oh my god, Jesus fuck. You can't do that. You can't say that. Are you kidding me? What the fuck did that come from? Oh my god.
Then a little wax is added, because most people hate when things taste good. The wax coats the candies to make 90% of this process pointless.
Oh my god.
Then the jelly beans stop spinning and air dry.
Okay.
If the beans spin for too long, they may turn purple, indicating they have become spoiled and poisonous.
Okay, sure.
Do not eat purple jelly beans. And finally, as all the jelly beans mix together and move to the packaging area, We Here at How It's Made would like to apologize for doing an episode on jelly beans. We all know they're disgusting, and one of the worst candies ever made.
Cool,
But we
alright.
felt obligated in our educational duties to show you where these vile hellspawn came from. We apologize to anyone offended by the fact they had to learn about jelly beans.
I mean, the more you know, right? Now I know to stay away from purple and red jelly beans. I think it makes sense. I think you did a good job here. All right. I love this.
And if you enjoy eating or talking about jelly beans, please consult professional counseling. There are people who can help. It gets better.
Not with the jelly beans, though. All right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. It was enjoyable. I like these as small little things. I know I can do like a bunch of them at once, but I'm like, hey, I didn't know how many people would actually enjoy this. I don't know who would like want to watch more of them. So it's like we more trickle in the tests as we go. So if you want more of the content, just let me know in the comments below. I would love to do more of these as well. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.